Stunner. Alright, what we got going on here today, I'm going to show you guys how to extend your oxygen sensors and make them long enough to fit your long tube headers when you do uh, manifold delete, right? And you go with long tube headers, right? And the reason you have to extend them is because of the ports that the O2 sensors plug into. They are no longer located on the front of the manifold like it was on the original manifold that came with your vehicle. When you buy long tube headers, they change the location to where you plug the sensors in. And they're like at the bottom and all the way down on the other end. And they don't make a universal oxygen sensor kit for this for your long tube headers or this vehicle, so you have to improvise and create your own, which is what you see here. And I know there's nobody on YouTube explaining this, so I'm explaining it. So what you're going to have to do is the original O2 sensor wiring is only a foot long. Your original O2 sensors are only a foot long, and I measured from where I'm going to make my connection to the ones in the rear are about 5 feet, and there's two all the way in the back, and they are 5 feet from my connections. So when I plug these back in, these here, the little slot right here sits into on those little lips right there. And also down here, you can't see it, but there's two little lips where these two also sit. They're just dangling right now because I got to make my connections. But they rest like this connection here is resting on this little piece of metal. It clips and slides in there to hold it in place, the holders. So in order to have it to reach, you have to make your wires extend. So what you're going to do is you're going to just go online and buy some random O2 sensors, and you're going to cut off the O2 sensor itself. All you need is the wiring. Or maybe you could just buy the wiring. A 4-wire lead wiring, and just make all your connections. You're gonna splice and reconnect them and heat shrink them together like I had to. And you're gonna need 5 feet times 2. Okay, so that ended up with like 8 connections I had to make to reach the downstream O2 sensors. And the upstream I don't think I had to make any. I think the 12 inches that originally have are enough. Or maybe I did. I think I had to do one. I think I added like an extra foot to that one because you have your upstream and your downstream. If you can look at the colors, they're different. So one is a up and one is a down. That's it bare strip. See how that's gray blends on into, I think that's carbon foliage or whatever. Got the heat shrinking gun.